In this video, we're going to be taking a look at the 212th Clone Trooper, this one right here, and the B1 Battle Droid for the 5 POA Saga Legends line around 2013 and 14 into 2018. I believe this pack was originally released in 2015. That is the year I got this set. My mom actually got this for me from her work. She came home one day and said, "Oh, I thought you would like this set." So it's been in my collection for 10 years now at this point. Hard to believe. Seems like just yesterday. It's probably not everyone's favorite pack out there. Of course, like I said, it's 5 POA. And as you can see, like with the clone, for instance, compared to the antenna mold 212th and the TBC one here, it's definitely missing a lot of details. And of course, you can tell that it's 5 POA. And this droid here is just a straight repaint of this mahogany or burgundy droid right here from Geonosis. But this is a Battle Droid mold that had been used a lot, like in the 30th anniversary line, and I think even in the Saga Legends line and Legacy Collection. So it's had a lot of repaints. But I think this was the very last release of this particular droid mold that Hasbro's ever done. I can't think of any others that were after that. It's possible, but no matter what, it was definitely one of the very last ones. But we'll take a look at the Clone Trooper here first. So what I personally like about this 212th clone, it was I'm trying to think. So I had Commander Cody, and then I got this guy a little bit. I'm trying to think of the order I got my 212th clones in. This was actually one of the very first 212th clones I ever got, actually. I've had Commander Cody for many years, ever since 2006. But I never got around to any of the standard clones of the 212th. So this was probably one of the first ones I got, thinking back on it. And since then, I have grown a substantial size of a 212th army. And I haven't talked about it a whole lot on the channel up to this point, but I plan on doing that soon. Pretty soon I'll be bringing out all my Phase 2 clones here, and we'll be spending a lot of time taking a look at those. I think the sculpting work on this is pretty good. But going back to what I was going to say earlier, what I really like about this guy is that he can be used as like a background clone. If you just need some clones to fill your ranks, of course, you're probably going to be using like these guys, for instance, standing in the front. But if you need someone standing in the back to fill out the spaces a little bit more, this guy's perfect for that. And as you can see right here, the oranges are all different. These two are pretty similar, actually. They are a little bit off, but if you're looking at them from a distance, it's really hard to tell that the oranges are different. This one, though, you can tell it's much lighter. And he's clean as well. No scuffs or scrapes or anything of that sorts. So he hasn't seen a lot of action yet. Of course, being 5 POA, it's just a swivel at the neck, then swivel shoulders, then swivel hips. I guess you can get some decent poses with him. You can do something like that. You can have him in a running pose. So there's a little bit of mobility with him. We'll say he's got a little bit larger feet as well, and that kind of helps with his standing. You see the difference there. He doesn't really need to stand. It helps having one, but he stands pretty good on his own. In terms of accessories, he just has the DC-15 carbine here, which is a little bit different. It doesn't have the trigger guard there at all, which is kind of interesting. I don't think I have any other DC-15 carbines that are like this, actually. I'm sure a lot of the other 5 POA clones at this time had the same one. This is the only one I ever got. I think there was a Shock Trooper, and maybe there was a 501st clone. Maybe a few others. Pretty good paint scheme. Armor stayed bright white over the years, which I appreciate. Does have the black line above the brow. But that's pretty much all I can really say about him. Now for the Battle Droid, like I said, it's just a repaint from like a lot of the various Saga Legends B1 Battle Droids that we got 30th anniversary and on. Oftentimes they were in a 2-pack. I think it may have been originally released in the Saga collection, now that I'm thinking of it. It may have been in the camo theme towards the end of the line. But it's a pretty good droid mold, similar to the clone here. This is a good droid to fill out your ranks in the background. You can see like this guy here, he blends in pretty good. You're probably going to have droids like this one, for example, towards your front ranks. And this is a great droid to fill in the rear and the gaps in your line and formation. Paint is pretty basic. Doesn't really look like there's any weathering applied to him at all, so he's pretty much fresh off the assembly line. I do like having the tan variant here. Kind of reminds me of Phantom Menace. Of course, he does have the 5 POA as well, just a swivel at the neck, and swivel shoulders, and swivel hips. But similar to the clone, you can kind of get him in a running pose. Have him shoot the droid blaster with one hand. Eyes are painted good. In terms of accessories, he just has the control box here, which is removable. Does have some silver for the antenna there, and then the standard droid blaster, which can attach to the pack here. Just plug in the ammo magazine, I think. Seems to fit into place pretty good. Well, that's pretty much all I can really tell you about these two action figures here. Just one other thing I'll point out is the communicator on his forearm there. But would I recommend this pack for your collection? I would. If you're a fan of clone troopers, battle droids, and you're looking for something to fill your ranks, as I said, something for the background, this is a perfect set for it. As far as price is concerned, I have to admit I have no idea exactly what the going price for this set is these days. I think this was during the time where a lot of the Rebels action figures, like Agent Callus, for example, that didn't really make its round so much, so I'm not sure of the availability back in 2015. I didn't really look for this set, and if it wasn't for my mom getting it for me, I have to admit I probably would not have gotten it on my own initiative. But I'm glad she did get it, and I'm glad I do have it in my collection. The clone's been perfect for my 212th display I've had, and then the Battle Droid. It's been a great droid to fill out my ranks a little bit more. But if you can find it for a good price, I would definitely recommend it. But anyways, that concludes this review. I hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned for playing more in the future. There's always more to come. If you haven't already, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. I appreciate your support, and check out the links in the description if you haven't done so already. And as always, thanks for watching.